Far below the sunlit waves lies a realm darker than midnight and heavier than a collapsing mountain. At depths where water pressure could crush a submarine, life not only persists, it evolves in shapes and strategies that feel ripped from science fiction. Imagine eyes the size of dinner plates scanning the black for a single glimmer. The giant squid patrols this abyss with such immense visual organs to gather every scrap of light possible, detecting prey and predators in a world where photons are precious. Nearby, the anglerfish dangles a living lantern, bioluminescent bacteria housed in a luminous lure, above jaws rimmed with needle teeth, a nocturnal trap that entices the curious and seals their fate in a single savage snap. Some hunters use brute mechanics. Gulper eels can unhinge cavernous jaws to gulp down prey nearly as large as themselves, while viperfish brandish saber-like fangs so long they fold back into pockets in their skulls when not in use. Others rely on subtlety. Lanternfish pulse with ghostly blue light, forming shimmering, ever-shifting constellations through the dark as they migrate upward each night to feed and descend again before dawn. Massive nightly migrations that fuel entire oceanic food chains. Creatures here move at different tempos. Dumbo octopuses drift like slow-motion ghosts, flapping ear-shaped fins to glide through crushing pressures thousands of meters down. In contrast, the sluggish Greenland shark cruises silently through the cold, eternal night. An animal that ages over centuries and may be the longest-lived vertebrate on Earth. Around hydrothermal vents, entire ecosystems rewrite biological rules. Giant tube worms anchor to chimney-like vents and farm bacteria that convert volcanic chemicals into energy. Proof that life can run on chemistry rather than sunlight. These oases are hotspots for bizarre specialists. Blind crustaceans, heat-tolerant microbes, and fast-growing mats of life clustered around scalding plumes. Bioluminescence is the language of the deep. From mating signals and camouflage to deadly lures and warning flashes, organisms create, modulate, and interpret light in a realm where darkness is absolute. Some species produce sudden bursts to startle attackers. Others use slow glows to blend into faint ambient light from above, a tactic called counter-illumination. The deep sea is also a slow archive of Earth's history. Sediments accumulate, preserving microfossils and chemical signatures that tell stories of climate shifts, mass extinctions, and ancient currents. And it's surprisingly rich in mystery. Less than 20% of the ocean floor has been explored by humans. And almost every deep dive turns up species unknown to science. Strange anatomies, novel biochemistry, and entirely new life strategies. This alien landscape covers more of our planet than all forests and deserts combined, yet we know it far less than the surface of Mars. It's a frontier where physics sculpts life. Immense pressure, perpetual cold, and absence of light force evolutionary creativity at every scale. From microscopic microbes thriving on sulfur to apex predators that loom like living wreckage in the dark. For scientists, explorers, and dreamers, the abyss is an open invitation. Its secrets hold clues to Earth's past, insights into extreme life that might exist on other worlds, and warnings about human impacts. Microplastics and pollution sink here, altering fragile systems we barely understand. The deep sea humbles and astonishes in equal measure, an ecosystem that shows life's capacity to adapt, innovate, and persist under conditions that seem impossible. If this peek into the ocean's midnight zone intrigued you, like, subscribe, and tell us which deep-sea creature you want us to spotlight next. There are countless mysteries still glowing in the cold dark,